Howdy folks, John Jones here with Kandjrefining. Hope you're excited because we are back with another box. This is going to be box number 7 of the 2021 coin hunt. This is going to be EBS 07. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this guy opened up. Hopefully we have some nice coins to go through, and last time we were able to add a couple to the books. Trent also got some for his book. So let's hope for something exciting. Box number 6, we ended up finding a magic coin. I would say a magic coin, double-headed quarter, 1992 and a 1984 double-headed coin. Pretty neat. Ended up putting it in a flip and keeping it in a book. I think it's pretty neat. It's the first one I ever come across. So let's find something interesting in here, shall we? Box number 7 coming at you.
All right, so let's go ahead and open this box up. I've opened lots of these boxes and still never know where to actually cut at. So we'll get it open though. Take a gander in here, see what we have. Well, that seems like a kind of a shallow roll right there. Hopefully it has $10 in it. Nothing worse than losing money while you're coin hunting. And we're always still looking for those West Point coins. They're still out there. We're always looking for those San Francisco mint marks. They're out there. We're always looking for the varieties, the errors. There we go, there's a newer coin. Yeah. Salt River Bay. So nothing on the top row yet that I actually see as far as the ear goes. I'll go ahead and get these out, line them up. I'll go ahead and I'll open roll number 1, work my way all the way to the back far right corner, which is roll number 50, and I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so I just went through and flipped them all over. I do see a nice variety of coins here. It's a good mixture of coins. I see a lot of newer coins, 2020 and 2019. So there is a possibility we can get some W's in here. I also see a lot of older ones. On top of the older ones, I also see a couple with road rash. So road rash on enders on more than just one roll. I hope that there's not a lot of them in here. I'll go ahead and open roll number 1 in real time, and then we'll just go ahead and we'll go to time lapse. We try not to keep these too boring for you guys. I will say this though, we are looking for a 1983 that I can add to the book that's better than the one that I already have in there. Unfortunately, 1983 is hard to find in a good condition. I have found many of 1983 that are in fair condition. However, I really like a reeded edge. That would be nice, and some really good detail in the coin where it doesn't look like that it's been circulated a whole lot. I know that's a while back, but I know they're out there. They're waiting to be discovered. That's why we hunt, for the discovery. So let's start with roll number 1, shall we? I'll get the magnifying glass back up here with the light on it so that it's clear through the lens of the camera. And I'll start with roll number 1. We'll be right back. All right, let's go ahead and get the shindig started with roll number 1. It's like 2 older coins on each side. Definitely no West Point enders in this one, but there may be a West Point friender. All right. See some newer coins in the mix. That's always good. Let's go ahead and go through these guys in real time. If you've watched any of the other videos, you will know why I go through the first roll in real time and then go to time lapse for the rest of the rolls, because you guys would just get bored to death. Probably after 2 rolls of watching me take forever.
Bring a chair in for you.
Hello, Trent.
What's up, guys?
How are you, sir?
I'm doing great.
Trent's going to be joining us this evening. So what I really like to find is a true double-headed, double obverse coin. Would be great.
Yeah, that really ruined the whole night.
It did ruin the whole night, especially once I put it underneath the scope and realized that it's not legit. But as I said, so many things would have to go right to make that coin that way. So many people would have to make so many mistakes consecutively for that coin to actually end up out here in a roll. But that's the kind of stuff we look for. And when we see it, we get as excited as I did.
Maybe not that excited.
Maybe not that excited. Trish says I got a little too excited.
When a true professional would know that it was fake.
A true professional would know.
I knew the second I saw it.
I know you did.
Yeah, the second.
You are a true professional. You keep moving my table.
Oh. Well, I mean, maybe it wasn't so wobbly.
It's just a little cheap fold-out table, man. It's my shop. It is a little wobbly though. I probably could have bought a better one.
Probably get a phone book, fix it up.
Making it worse will only make it better.
I know we found out that there is a bell on YouTube, but do they still make phone books?
It has definitely been a while since I've gotten a phone book at the front door. I used to actually deliver phone books.
Really?
Yes.
I bet that career skyrocketed.
You can tell I'm still doing it. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine, and I used to load his truck up, man. He had a F-150. We'd load that guy. Oh man, that thing would be probably about 4 foot over the top of the cab, tall, with phone books.
Wow.
And
Phone books.
I mean, yeah, you're talking like 10,000 phone books,
Yeah.
a bunch of phone books, and that thing we almost dragging the ground all the way back to the house from Fort Worth.
But I'm sure it's still road strong. You know, Ford tough.
Yeah, I don't want to upset anybody out there, so I'll just say yeah. I know Ford and Chevy, boy, that's controversial right there.
Oh yeah, that's damn near political.
What'd you say about my Ford? You want to fight, boy? Yep. So we won't talk anything about the Fords anymore. We'll just be nice about Ford owners.
And what's not to love?
What is not to love about a Ford? They're strong trucks, man.
They are strong trucks, yeah. I'm personally a Ford car guy.
You like Ford cars?
I do. My first car was a '92 Ford Taurus.
Was it now?
Yep. Ran pretty well, being an older car.
All right, so that's roll number 1, and that's 6 minutes. Of course, I'll probably edit Trent out of that one.
Okay.
So we'll cut that down to about 2
Yeah,
minutes.
I've really been in every single video.
I edited him out. He's been here the whole time. So we'll roll into roll number 2. Get that opened up. We're going to go ahead and go into time lapse because, like I said, this will take forever if I don't. And I'll end up losing most of you probably about maybe a tenth of a way through it. So we're rolling to roll number 2. Coming up. Stay tuned. All right, cool. So we are 12 rolls in, and I find a 2020 Tallgrass Prairie, and this is a brand new coin. I have no idea how this got in there, but it is a San Francisco. How about that? That's pretty cool.
What did we
This
get?
is definitely not ready to be thrown into circulation at all. This will definitely go in my book.
There I go, shaking the table again.
So, and we have Trent over here trying to push the table all over the place. Very, very nice.
Look at that luster.
The luster. All right, we'll carry on. All right, so roll number 26, 2012 Arcadia. It's not bad looking. It's definitely circulated a little bit, but it is a San Francisco mint. And this will be the second San Francisco that we will pull out of this box, which it'll definitely go in the book. I keep all the San Franciscos, all the West. I pretty much keep everything that is, you know, not a Denver or not a Philly. I'll definitely call those out, but San Francisco's, West Points, I keep all those. So going in the book, 2012 Arcadia. just opened up roll number 29. And I don't know what this is that's in here, but I wanted to go ahead and reveal it in real time. And I don't even know if this camera is actually gonna help you see what I'm seeing, but this thing needs to be retired.
There's one ugly quarter.
It's a 1989 Denver, and it's been smashed like crazy.
I'll keep it.
So maybe we'll put it in the ugly book. I think Trent might start an ugly book.
I was thinking about it.
So that's definitely a
Good ugly.
how about that?
It's a pretty ugly.
I'm gonna have to edit that so that's a lot quicker. There wasn't a long pause, but
There was a long pause, yeah.
yeah, really ugly quarter.
But you won't know there's a long pause.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. Look how ugly that thing is. It's as ugly as my gloves are. Yeah. All right, back to it. All right, roll number 31, and we found our first West Point of the box. And it's going to be the Salt River Bay. It's actually still in pretty decent shape. It's not a whole lot of dings around the edges. There's probably some dings on that edge that Trent just dropped.
It could not pick up.
Salt River Bay. It has a little bit of scuffing, but it's okay. It's our first Salt River Bay of the year, and we're gonna take it. Very nice.
I mean, I'll take it.
He thinks he's gonna take it.
You're not looking.
All right, let's keep going, folks. Oh, for real? I wasn't even recording.
Thank you.
What a rookie. Alright, so apparently I wasn't even recording. Anyway, so we're starting the last row 40 or roll 40, and we just pulled out West Point, Rockefeller, the Marsh Billings. Looks like it's pretty good condition. It has a small scratch right here behind the head. A couple of little scratches in the neck area. Overall, nice coin though. This is the one that's most expensive online right now, so we just got it for 25 cents. All right, stay tuned. We're carrying on.
Pretty happy with this box. Yeah. Beautiful tall grass prairie San Francisco mint coin. That thing is super nice. Really, really nice. That's gonna go in a flip real quick like. And then we also got the Acadia San Francisco mint, which it's older and it's been circulated a little bit, but you know what? This is San Francisco mint, and I'm always after those S's. Also, how about the Rockefeller West Point? This coin's actually really nice. I thought it was gonna be kind of beat up when I started looking at it through the loop, but it's actually pretty nice. I mean, yeah, it does have the small scratch that's right beside, well, actually right above In God We Trust. It's a small scratch. It's probably maybe, it's not even 1/8 of an inch long, and it's super shallow, super shallow. And it's just a really small scratch. It definitely could have done without it, but you know what? It's a West Point, and this I needed to actually complete my 2020 collection. So I'm gonna take it. That thing is, yeah, that's really good. How often do you really find something in a coin hunt that completes a set? You know, that's the thing about it. Also, the Salt River Bay West Point also. This thing doesn't really have any blemishes at all. Yeah, it's really nice. Both of these West Points, of course, I have to send off to get graded so that I can have them in a slab. But also to go with this, so we did find an older filly. Yeah, okay, so before I say the wrong date, 1996 filly that will actually be added to the book. Really nice condition. The edges of it, or the edge of it, I mean the reading and everything, it still looks like a new coin, like it's one of the 2020s and just now hit the box. So I mean, this thing's really nice, and it's filly, and it's older. It's a Washington. Not to mention the other 27 coins here that I have are also mostly fillies, and these are choice. So the majority of these will definitely be going in the book. It's 27 of them. That's quite an addition. So we'll get back with you guys and hopefully have some good news about how many coins we keep, and I'll let you know. Stay tuned. 2020 collection is complete. Plus, we got an extra. So now we have 2 of the Salt River Bay. We have the 2020 Tallgrass River San Francisco and the Arcadia San Francisco coin. I would call that box pretty much aces. That's terrific. Actually, closing a collection is a big deal to me. The 1983 would be really nice to get. However, we're just really not finding anything that's particularly special. So we'll keep looking though. We always have that hunt, and there's always a lot more quarters to check out. So box 8 is going to be great, and that's because great rhymes with 8. We'll still have our goal, the 1983, and also the 1982 would be real nice, but the 1983 is one I'm really going for. I need that 83 to close a line. And before we do box number 8, I think actually we're going to do this box of pennies that I actually have over here. Now, this box of pennies, get the slide out of the way. There we go. This box of pennies is not numbered because it's not part of the 2021 series. I actually only had halves and quarters on this series, so we're probably going to get a lot more than just halves and quarters. I plan on doing a couple of nickel boxes, a couple of dimes, and maybe just this box of pennies. Pennies are really hard for me to see, but these are all bankroll pennies. The whole box, $25 worth of pennies. A lot of pennies. I have already opened up the top of this box, as well as I've got a special treat because I thought that I had lost the footage of our 2019 West Points, as well as there's a couple other coins in there. Beautiful Morgan dollars that are going to be in that box also, that came back from PCGS. I recorded the reveal and I thought I lost it, but apparently I still had it. So I'll go ahead and I'll put that in the video before we do the pennies over here, just to get it out there and off the camera and stop taking up all that memory. As far as I know, the reveal of the PCGS returns, those are the only things that I was missing. So the 2021 kandjrefining coin hunt will be mostly quarters. Plan on doing 20 boxes of quarters. I feel like that's a reasonable amount. Don't want to really upset my bank. Also with 10 boxes of halves. Now we'll be doing the other boxes like I mentioned earlier with the dimes, the nickels, and the pennies. Pennies boxes may be only one. However, if you guys have any suggestions at all and you would like to see me do some content, go ahead and comment. It doesn't hurt anything. Leave comment, even leave negative comments. I mean, everything's constructive the way I take it. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping in and watching the videos. We are a very busy channel and we're going to get even more busy. And before the end of the video, if you haven't already, reach down there, hit the like button, subscribe, maybe even hit that bell. We always have new content coming up. And if you'd like a chance to win $500, we're actually giving away $500 to 3 different subscribers when we reach 100,000 subscribers. 100,000 subscribers, and 3 of you lucky fans will win $500 each. $500 cash. No joke, no sham, $500 cash. Right in the bank. It's money in the bank. So, yeah, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and like. Go ahead and ring that little bell. You know you want to. I appreciate every one of you, and I appreciate all of you watching. And until next time, kandjrefining.